Hey guys, welcome back to the Black Filipino TV. Now I'm excited about this because yesterday I got a message and it was from a subscriber, and he told me, he said, Jay, I followed your advice and it's working out for me. He got him a Filipina. Not that he just got him a Filipina. He didn't get any Filipina. He's got the right one. So he actually sent me a message, told me his story, what he did, and it's a small victory. But I'm gonna share that with you guys. Why? Because I get excited. I wanna share all the small victories. I wanna share all you guys' small victories and let people know, hey look, guys are finding the love of their life. And that's the story he wants to tell. So I'm gonna tell his story. Let's get right into that. I'm originally from California, but a few years back, I made a move to Houston, my dad's hometown. Now the reason for the move was twofold. I needed to get together a long-term goal, a career in IT, and Houston also presented a solid opportunity. The second reason, well, I thought I'd see what the women out there were like. You know, maybe a change of scenery would do me good in that department. So this brother was still trying to see if he could find a modern woman. And you can. There's some good modern women out there. Yes, I'm gonna shout y'all out, but it's so far, so few, so long gone. You can find them. But let me be real with you. These women, or should I say, these females in Houston are something else. I'm not trying to generalize, but my experience here has been wild. Either they're stripping or selling cake. And by selling cake, you know exactly what I mean. Either they're hustling for that money through some way or another, or they're into that OnlyFans type hustle. Oh yeah, I get that. He said whether they're actually on the streets or online, the grind is real, and that's across the board. And this isn't just limited to a certain type. This applies to both Keisha and non-Keisha alike. The options out here are slim to none, and no matter where I turn, it feels like I'm hitting a dead end. At some point, I came across the channel. I was already toying with the idea of visiting Asia, just as a regular black man wanting to see the world. You know, not really subscribed to the whole passport bro movement, but I'm definitely not mad at it either. I mean, if that's the move for some people, I respect it. So when I saw your videos and the real talk you were giving about life in Asia, I figured I could learn something. One thing that caught my attention was when you dropped some wisdom about how even the women over there play the game. I mean, woman will be woman no matter what country you're in. Approach might be different, but at the end of the day, it's the same tactics. I'm all about being cautious and aware, so I knew I had to be smart and ready to see past the obstacles. The way I saw it, the mission was bigger than anything, so I wasn't too worried. I played past those tricks easy. Now back home, I was dealing with a lot of issues with Keisha. It says even the woman at work was starting to try me, pushing buttons in ways that forced me to check them professionally, of course, but still, it was a constant hassle. It felt like the universe was telling me, man, it's time to see what else is out there. And that's exactly what I started thinking about the Far East. I wanted to explore new options, and Asia seemed like the place to start. I signed up for a few dating sites that I heard were good, you know, searching for Filipinas, like Christian Filipina, Pina Love, Filipino Cupid, everybody knows about those. He said, now going in, I knew I had to keep my game tight. I wasn't about to get played, and I was ready for whatever came my way. As soon as I got on Christian Filipina, I noticed something interesting. The women were putting themselves out there right from the start, trying to catch my attention, throwing out feelers to see if I take the bait. But the minute they realized I wasn't falling for the initial sweet talk, they backed off quick. And that's how it goes in the game, right? If they can't catch you slipping, they keep it pushing. Now, Pina Love, on the other hand, was a whole different experience. The women on there, they were way more aggressive in their approach. I'm talking about, you're so handsome and you're so exotic type of comments. And trust me, I'm just a regular black guy. So it was funny hearing that, but they were quick with it. Asking for WhatsApp info sending pics and videos, and even going as far as to ask for donations. Filipino Cupid was pretty much the same. Women were trying to sell themselves, whether it was for attention or for cash, and it became clear what they were after. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I had it all easy. Of course not. I had to sit through all the standard lines. I'm looking for marriage. I'm loyal. I'm ready to settle down. It all sounded way too rehearsed, like they were running some type of textbook game on me. So I switched it up. Started throwing them curveballs. I'd ask them to walk around the neighborhood and show me what their life was really like. I'd say, let me say hi to your parents. Or I'd have them put me on speaker when other men were around, just to see how they react. They claimed those guys were male family members, but I had to make sure. And I made it very clear, every chance I got, that I wasn't sending any money. You know how it is. Being from LA, I've seen enough game to know better. I'm not the type to let cash leave my hands without a good reason. Then one day, something different happened. I came across this cute Filipina and I decided to message her. I told her to hop on WhatsApp and she did. We started talking and man did we talk. It wasn't just service level stuff either. We got into real conversations about life, her family, her education, everything. She's from a province near Omagh, but she lives about 30 minutes from the city. What stood out to me right away was how humble she was. She wasn't throwing herself at me or running any obvious game. So naturally, I had to test her a little bit. So I decided to throw out a curveball and see how she'd react. I told her, you know what? We were vibing so well, I think I should treat you to dinner tonight. She was confused and said, but how? You're not here. I responded, easy. I'll just send you some money. Now here's where things got interesting. Her face turned beet red, and she straight up refused the money, not once, but several times, to the point where she was almost in tears. Now I know you might be thinking, why test her like that so early in the game? Well, early in the conversation, she had shown me her house, and I just wanted to see if she thought I'd feel sorry for her, or if she'd play on that. I needed to know her real intentions, and the fact that she refused the monies said a lot about her character. It's been 2 months since we first started talking, and so far so good. She hasn't hit me up with any of the usual stories, so I need to fix my roof before I have a medical bill, and it's situations like that. She never asked me for a loan, and which is what they call credit out there, or any other kind of financial help. I've been on my guard, but so far, she's shown me that she's genuine. Now, I'm not saying I've got it all figured out, but so far, things are looking promising. It's refreshing to meet someone who isn't trying to hustle you or get something out of you. And then in the Philippines, that's rare. I've heard enough stories to show how common it is for people to try and take advantage of foreigners, especially those who come with money or Western mindset. But this woman, she's different, or at least that's what I'm hoping. I've been careful to keep my eyes open for any red flags, but at the same time, I'm trying to stay optimistic. The conversations we had feel real. She's been consistent in her actions. I'm not saying I'm ready to jump into anything too serious, but I'm definitely interested in seeing where things goes. Now, looking back, I realized how much the dating scene has changed for me, from dealing with all the females back in Houston to navigating the wild world of dating in the Philippines. It's been quite the journey. And while game is game, no matter where you go, I feel like I found someone who might just be playing by a different set of rules. For now, I'm taking things slow and steady. I'll keep testing her, watching her reactions, and seeing if she stays true to who she says she is. But for the first time in a long time, I feel like I met someone who isn't trying to run game on me. And that's worth something. And that's big, right? I know how you felt. Because I told that story a bunch of times. I did the same thing to my wife. And I'm happy he got inspired. I can tell he got inspired by that story and said, you know what, I'm talking to a woman online. I need to throw out a test. And it's wild because I respect him. Like, a guy that finds a woman online, it takes patience. It's a lot you gotta go through as he explained, right? The women that are may be there for you. The woman that try to boost you up. You got women that boost you up to and run game. You got women that are just looking for a husband. Yeah, they'll go all the way through with you. Probably won't ask for money, but it's fake. Oh yeah, you look handsome. Oh yeah, you know, and say things. He can tell. He's from California and Houston, right? I'm not trying to say guys from other places can't tell, because you can tell if you're a human. But I seen it as well, and he saw the difference in the way she was. You can see it. Also in the way women are compared to the Philippines to US is night and day. Don't get me wrong though. You have modern women here. He explained it. You have women online that show themselves for pay. It happens. It's running rampant nowadays online. On dating sites, women showing themselves and showing their body is running rampant. He ran across all of it because it's happening. And I commend him though, because he kept going until he found someone. And why was he able to do that? He already dealt with it back in the West. He already dealt with it. Think about it. Now I know he needs to come out here first, of course, to see how it is here first, and before he makes his decision. But still, if a man can get online, right, and cut that time in half and find something now, you can find something. A lot of guys have found one online. They found some beauties. Yes, some guys have found some bad Filipinas online who were true to them and stick by their side. Because there's women online that are looking for real men and that aren't looking for money. Not every woman is online. I know a lot of guys feel that way because they may not know how to tell a difference. If you're a guy that doesn't know how to tell a difference, don't date online. But if you're a guy that has know-how, do like he did. Maybe you'll find some success before you come to the Philippines. And then when you get here, you can make that decision to say, okay, maybe I want to talk to some other woman first to see what's going on. Or play it how you play. But thanks a lot for reaching out to me, brother. And I suggest anybody else reach out to tell me your story and tell me success you feel you have it. It's a very small step, but it's a step. Keep doing the work, brother. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all next video. Thank you for watching this video. If you like my content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you like my content, go to my Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. And there you can buy me a coffee or you can book a consultation with me. I have consultations for a very small fee. Now at the bottom of this video, you'll see thanks there. You can give a thanks and make sure your comment is highlighted, and you can give a small donation that way as well. Guys, in the description, you'll see other videos of my other content that's great as well. So you can be sure to watch my other content there. Thank you for watching. See you next video.